Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Myself Yojana Umawat, lecturer in chemical engineering of Tekewak Polytechnic, Nashik. Today I am going to discuss a sulfur cycle with you. This is one of the main important cycle of the ecosystem. This topic comes under the subject environmental technology of third year diploma in chemical engineering. This diagram shows the sulfur cycle, means how the sulfur is transferring from the one portion to the another portion in the ecosystem. Here we can see from the ocean, dimethyl sulfide is transferred to the atmosphere. This dimethyl sulfide reacts with some of the gases are removing to the atmosphere. In that, sulfur dioxide is the main gas, and in this way, the sulfur dioxide enters into the atmosphere. Fossil fuels, which are formed during the decaying process, we use that fossil fuel in the industries to burn for the burning purpose, and during this burning process some gases are coming out to the atmosphere, and that consists of also sulfur dioxide. And also during the decaying process, H2S gas is evolved to the atmosphere. This H2S gas, that is hydrogen sulfide, react with the atmospheric oxygen, and it will also forms the sulfur dioxide. Means here we have seen the four ways in which the sulfur dioxide enters to the atmosphere. This sulfur dioxide then react with the atmospheric oxygen, and it will form a sulfur trioxide, that is SO3. This SO3 then react with the water vapors which is present in the atmosphere, and this means here the reaction takes place, that is SO3 plus H2O, and this in this reaction sulfuric acid is formed, that is sulfuric acid, that is H2SO4. And the H2SO4 is also known as secondary pollutant, and this is the one important acid in the acid rain. This sulfuric acid reacts with the ammonia which is present in the atmosphere, and during the reaction of the sulfuric acid and ammonia, ammonium sulfate is formed, and this ammonium sulfate get mixed into the atmospheric water droplets, and the sulfuric acid also get mixed into the water droplets of rain. So in this way, this sulfuric acid and the ammonium sulfate get mixed into the rainwater and also in the snowfalls, and this acidic form and the precipitation in the raining process or in the snowfall process comes to the earth's surface, and in this way the sulfur is transferred to this water droplet to the soil. So if this sulfur is now mixed into the soil and in the form of sulfate salts, and these sulfate salts are taken by the roots of plants for for their survival, and these plants then transfer this sulfur to the animals. Means we know that animals eat the plants, so in this way, here the sulfur is transferred to the animal. Smaller animals are eaten by the bigger animals. So here the transfer of sulfur takes place from the smaller animals to the bigger animals. So in this food chain or food web, here the sulfur is transferred. After the death of these animals and the plant bodies, the degradation process of these animals and plants takes place, and during this degradation process, H2S gas is involved, and this H2S gas is then mixed into the atmosphere, and during the reaction of the atmospheric oxygen and the H2S gas, SO2 is formed. This process we have seen previously. So the decaying matter which is formed after the decomposition of these dead bodies of the animals and plants are also form the metallic sulfide deposit which get mixed into the soil. And some amount of hydrogen sulfide form is also mixed into the soil surface, and this get converted into the sulfur and the sulfate salts. And these sulfate salts are also taken by the plants through the roots, and again this sulfur is transferred to the animal, and during this food wave or the food chain sulfur is transferred again. So in this way, this cycle takes place in the ecosystem from the ocean to the earth surface, from earth surface to the ocean, and the sulfur which is coming through this rainfall or through the snowfall, and during the this raining process after the flowing of water from the earth surface to the ocean, also the sulfur is transferred to the ocean with the help of this raining flowing water. Okay, and again from the ocean, dimethyl sulfide is formed, and again SO2 is formed, and in this way, the cycle of sulfur is goes on. This is the natural process of transfer of sulfur in the ecosystem, but some of the human activities also produces the sulfur and which enters into atmosphere, and it increases the level of sulfur in the atmosphere. So we add a sulfur dioxide to the atmosphere by the processes like the burning of coal and the oil. Also, by in the process of refining of sulfur containing petroleum, the sulfur dioxide is removed and it enters into the atmosphere. And also in the conversion process of sulfur containing metallic ores into the free metals such as copper, lead, zinc, releasing sulfur dioxide into the environment. So through these processes, some other processes are there during this human produces sulfur dioxide, and it increases the level of sulfur dioxide in the atmosphere, and because of this the air pollution takes place. So thank you everyone for watching my this video. We will meet soon with my next